It's yeah. It's yeah. It's yeah. It's yeah. Shan underscore about life. Say yeah.
Don't you sit there, baby? Come and grab my body. Cause my feelings going. Wanna climb my mountain. Wrap me a small poem. Put my favorite song on. Gather all my senses. Be my refuge, island. Yes, yes, you chose my station. Now we are surfing the channels. Fast forward with all your forces. You might receive every motion. Yes, yes, nothing's the matter. We are climbing the ladders, flipping, mixing the colors we never thought we've got. Man, I'm living now. It's better for you. Man, I'm living now. Chances are fantasize this moment, covered in red roses.
What's up or what's happening about life, fam? I hope all is well. Happy Friday. Today's video, I will be discussing crash dummy. Are you tired of being a crash dummy? And what does it mean? And what does it mean to be a crash dummy? Right? Are you tired of being a crash dummy? About life, fam, what's going on? So before we get into it, we're gonna go ahead and toast. Y'all know what this is. This is a mimosa. Yeah, you got to have your mimosa, right? Anything else is uncivilized. Nothing like a good mimosa to get you going, right? Also about life, fam, just my favorite snack. That's right, Cheetos. I like Cheetos. Nothing like a cheesy Cheeto to go when you ready to go because you're on the go, right? You be on the go, so there ain't nothing like a nice Cheeto. Nevertheless, without further ado, about life, fam, crash dummy. What is a crash dummy? Well, a crash dummy is a person who continues to repeat the same shit, right? Y'all probably wondering, what does that mean? Well, like let's say for an example, you're in a situation and you know the situation ain't good for you. But what do you keep doing? You stay in the situation thinking that the situation gonna change, but the situation hasn't changed. So that means that something is probably wrong with you. Put your seatbelt on and stop being a crash dummy, right? Because with your seatbelt on, now you are safe. You are safe, at least if you get into an accident, you crash, you have a higher chance of surviving. So that means surviving with your mind being right and seatbelt with the necessary information, which the five senses that we all know that if it smells like shit, it looks like shit, and if you taste it, it just might be shit. But what is it that a crash dummy do? Take the seatbelt off. I ain't tripping. I'm just gonna proceed and try to give myself what you want or what you need. So you try to give yourself what you think is what you need. But you know you don't need that. Why you don't need that? Because the tattletale signs are there. I mean, honestly, right? The signs are there. Why am I perpetuating the inevitable if the signs are there? If I keep driving in a car with no seatbelt on, at some point I might end up getting into a crash, and my chance of survival will probably be low because I don't have my seatbelt on. At least with your seatbelt on and the knowledge you perceive, you have a higher risk of surviving. Okay, so you might break your arm. Just as long as you didn't sever your arm, you still good to go, right? Your arm will heal up. You in a cast. You reflecting. You like, you know what? Damn. Had I just put my seatbelt on, I probably wouldn't be in a worse situation because now your mind all wrapped up, right? And you ruminate and be like, damn, if I just wasn't stubborn, if I just wasn't hard-headed, I think I would have been A-okay. With that, I'm going to take a little chip break.
A few moments later.
Don't be a crash dummy is my message. Don't be a crash dummy who wants to continue crashing in their life. I mean, damn, it's bad enough we go out, we drink or whatnot, and we end up crashing that way, right? Or we end up crashing because you don't get enough sleep. Stop crashing. Stop being a crash dummy. Stop doing the same shit and expecting different results. Like I tell people that I know, you have the power to make change. You possess the power. Why allow bullshit? That's the other part of being a crash dummy or an idiot. Just continue to allow stuff. We all guilty of it. That's why I feel as though this video, this message is so important, because at some point in your life, you're going to get tired. You would think a person would get tired, but you know, some people, they just got high tolerance and they just keep going and going and going, dealing with, tolerating. I'm going to give y'all another great example. I need to have a little sip on this one because this one is a little more personal. And a chip dip break.
A few moments later.
So my mom. Woo, my mom, my mother, my beloved, dear, lovely mother. She was with my stepdad probably maybe 20 years. But of those 20 years, let me tell y'all, she dealt with shit for 15 of those 20 years. And let me be very clear about what I'm saying, right? Y'all know that song, Papa Was a Rolling Stone? My stepdad, he was just that. He was a rolling stone. This motherfucker had two women simultaneously at the same time. When he was at our house, my mom got pregnant, and he went to his mistress, girlfriend. Well, they weren't married, but whatever, right? And so she was pregnant. This man was having kids simultaneously. Mama pregnant, she pregnant. He would be with us for 4 months, a quarter, because you know there's 4 quarters of the year, right? He would be with us 4 quarters out of the year. Not 4 quarters, 4 months out of the year, right? Try to discipline us, tell us, well, hey, you know, you should this or you should not. I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't even no full time dad, let alone a full time person, and you got the audacity to try and chastise us. Like, are you serious? We don't even respect you, let alone listen to you. So that went on for about 15 years, y'all. That went on for 15 years. My mama, I had four, I didn't have, have siblings, that is. Three other siblings on my mom's side from him. And then he had another three siblings, kids, with the other lady. So that's 6 kids right there. And you know what ultimately happened? He ended up going off with the other lady, marrying the other lady, being with the other lady, stayed with the other lady, obviously loved the other lady, and right to this day, he's still with the other lady. Because my mom, she was being a crash dummy. She allowed that shit to go on for so long. And she was depleting her essence of just being a beautiful human being, a beautiful woman from the South, knowing that that shit ain't right, knowing it ain't right. So right to this day, my mom is single, y'all. She don't have no man. As a matter of fact, I believe she lost her desire to even be with a man, because she haven't been with a man since God knows how long. And that's really, really sad. So I'm just letting y'all know, look, life is limited. No need to be tolerating bullshit. Stop crashing. Put your seatbelt on. Fix your mindset. Change your mindset to the point that you will not tolerate any bullshit. But at the same time, don't give out bullshit, because you get what you give, right? If you want somebody to treat you right and respect you, demonstrate that. Because otherwise, it's in the Bible. People gonna treat you the same way you treat them, and it's human nature to rebel and be like, oh, well, you mean. No, 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 no. Motherfucker, we ain't mean. We just doing unto others as they do unto you. For real. Don't be no crash dummy. Wise up. We all have been crash dummies. That's why I so had to get this message out and put a title on it, because people give their own titles, but I call it being a crash dummy. So stop being a damn crash dummy. Treat people how you want to be treated, period. Because karma is a bitch. Karma will come back on you, and you ain't gonna like it. We all done had caramel ice cream. Salted caramel is delicious. Delicious. But karma, that's sour. It's salty. It don't taste good, and the damn show don't feel good. So I'm saying, put your seatbelt on, change your mindset, and stop being afraid to live your life. Because that makes you even more of a crash dummy when you perpetuate the allowing of an idiot or idiots to disrupt and disturb your glory and your happiness. So I'm going to leave y'all with this. You can't so much blame the other person. You can't so much blame the other person, because you sitting here and you allowing the person to destroy you, and you are allowing the person to deplete you. If you have a problem with anyone, they got resources for that. And we all know this. I don't care what your nationality is, whether you like the police, the system, the man, whatever you want to call it, there are resources to deal with people. So exercise your first, your second, your fourth, and your fifth amendment. They were set and put in place for a reason. You have the right to protect your person, your place, your property. So if someone is causing havoc, chaos in your life, well, then there are resources for it. It's very simple. Handle let's all handle our business. You know, life is limited. There ain't no need to be stressed out. Because at the end of the day, you have the power. And ultimately, you could be stressing your own damn self out. About life, fam, I love y'all. I really do. I appreciate all the blessings, the comments, the new subs, the old subs. I enjoy what I do. About life, fam, I want to say, like Russell Simmons say, thank y'all for coming out. God bless all of us, the whole world, the universe. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Definition of a crash dummy: a person who continues to do and allow the same bullshit in their lives with no results. WTF? Don't be a crash dummy. Stop allowing bullshit in your life.
Say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, say yeah.